Mi nombre es Shannon y soy estimator on Flintco. I'm an estimator here at Flintco, and I'm also a hub coordinator, which is historically underutilized businesses. So I help the minority firms procure work with Flintco, and that's where I met Elizabeth, as Freestyle is a woman-owned business. I thought about it because I really appreciate the guys out in the field, and Flintco couldn't be or do the things that we do without those guys. I understand that they're uncomfortable since they can't speak English, and I just thought it would really bridge the gap if some of the Flintco English speakers would be able to at least initiate conversations with them.
I'm with these guys every day, so even when I'm not in class, I'm trying to learn and listen to them, and they kind of look at you funny when you're trying to start, just like anyone would, but the more they see you put in effort and actually try, and they appreciate it more than you think. Really, it's just wanting to connect with my guys and communicate, and not really just for work, but on a personal level, just to speak to them like a normal human being. I work alongside them, doing layout and all the concrete stuff. A lot of it is really just numbers. I can speak to them in a number, up or down, left to right, and then they're like, "Oh, okay." And then you get a little head nod, and then they take off from there. Even little stuff, just like numbers, it makes a huge difference.
When I was working multifamily with another company, I was the only person that didn't speak Spanish on the entire job. So that was very challenging for me, and that's when the need really came across where it's like, I need to figure this out, and I need to figure it out now. The most helpful has been with like fall hazards. So anytime anybody's working on a ledge and anywhere close to it with fall arrest systems, so your harnesses, being able to protect people, not letting them fall over the edge, that has been one of the most important for me, is keeping them safe.
A lot of us on the project sites are Spanish speakers, and if everybody is able to communicate easier or understand easier, then I think that's a win, and definitely aligns with what Flintco tries to do in their business.
When we go out now, they'll talk about their families to us. Some of them, a couple of their wives have had been ill, or a death in the family, or a child's birthday, and they're just sharing those things with us these days now when we go out, and it's a great feeling.
I know I can learn. I know I can get better. I've had a number of people tell me my pronunciation is very good, so I feel good about that. Going into level 1 the first time, I knew virtually nothing. Really very challenging, and I felt like I wasn't learning and everybody else was better than me. But I wanted to continue because I knew I could get better. It's really fun. We always start the lesson with telling, how we're doing.
But they're so fun. And I have also learned so many cool songs in Spanish that I still listen to.
Then we go into our lesson. You're practicing reading during the lesson. You're practicing speaking during the lesson. You're listening to music. You're playing games.
I've done previous classes as well, but this has been the best I've experienced so far.